What up, guys? So yesterday I did not post a video. It was actually like the first time I haven't posted a video within 2 days for a while now. I've been trying to post every day, if not every other day, but yesterday I did not post a video. I was gonna make a video on installing this glow shift gauge for Wago. This is the oil pressure gauge I got for it, but I ran into some problems and I do have to order a new sandwich plate, so I'm gonna have to wait on that because when I was unthreading my oil feed line, I'm not sure if it was messed up from when I originally installed it, but the threads, like the last 4 threads got stripped out when I pulled it out, so I'm not sure why that happened, but it did. So it's whatever, I guess gotta wait for a new one to come in. They're like 20 bucks. So I will be getting that done once that comes in. And since I didn't actually get it installed, I didn't want to make a video because by the end of the day, I didn't really get anything done. So I didn't just want to like make a video called like oil pressure gauge install fail, because that would be kind of dumb. Also, I did start school again yesterday, so that was another reason I actually had to go to bed kind of early, so couldn't stay up, and I won't be able to stay up as late anymore, but it's whatever. We're still gonna try to make videos for you guys. And today I'm gonna be working on the hatch for a little bit. So I pulled Wago out, and what I'm going to be doing today is taking the turbo off. So hatch is gonna be boostless for a little bit. I'm gonna try to put a full exhaust on it and see if we can pass emissions. And to do that, I need to take all this shit off, and I have a new set of headers over here, or a new manifold, I mean. This one I'm just borrowing. This one actually came from Brent's shop. It was just laying around. He said I could borrow it. It's kind of dented up, but that won't matter. So at least I'll try to hang this on there today. And then I do have a full exhaust outside, and then I might have to modify that to get it to bolt on, but it has a cat on there, and yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Gotta get this thing to pass emissions because I need to re-register it. Everyone your new hood pins. What? Want to show everyone your new hood pins?
Auto shut off.
We got that turbo timer installed. Ooh, she was wet. What'd you do? Did you go like drift it? Why is it so wet in there?
To the car wash.
Oh, I was so confused.
It spilled coolant all over.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get these same ones for the hatch too. I like those. They look better.
I just wanted it because it locks.
And it looks, I don't know, they look more factory, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know, they just look better all around, especially if you painted them.
Yeah. I might go grab paint. I did fuck up here.
Went too big. Just took out a little too much metal right there. Anyways, so I'm gonna be working on my car today, so I'm just gonna start by unbolting this whole manifold right here, get the oil lines off, and just kind of start taking all the turbo shit out of there. I'm just gonna leave the intercooler piping in place. Actually, I'm not sure yet. I might take this one off just so when I'm driving it around without anything on there, I don't suck up anything into here. But this is the intercooler for it as well. So once I do put it back together, I will be putting this guy on, and I'm going to have to modify some shit for that. Actually, I'll show you right now real quick, because my old setup, the intercooler was small enough just to kind of curve around right here and go into it, but with this one being so much taller, that's not gonna work. So I'm gonna have to find a different way to route that. Might have to make this one a back door like I did on Wago, but either way I'll figure it out and I'll go from there. But I don't need to put this on for a bit anyway. So I'm just gonna get started by pulling all this shit out right now. All right, so I got the turbo and manifold off. I did not realize I could just kind of get it through the front right there, but I did. And it just kind of caught up on the hood latch right here, so I just kind of had to move that out of the way. I also forgot to unplug these lines going to my boost controller off the wastegate that's for the boost by gear. So I just had to unplug those guys real quick, and it came right out through the front. And I was test fitting the new header on there, and I found out that it hits on my support bar right here. I made this a while ago. I was gonna make the traction bars off of it, but I just never got to that. But the headers barely hit on the back of this guy right there, so I am gonna have to pull that off to make those fit. So not a big deal. And I got the other exhaust right over there, and once I get the traction bar off of there and then get these guys bolted up, I'll see how close the fit is on that guy over there, and that runs the full length out the back. So probably gonna have to fab some stuff up. I'm sure it's not just gonna bolt right up, but we'll find out once I get everything bolted on. So I just unbolted the traction bar, whatever you want to call it, and I got the manifold on, non-turbo, back to NA, and I went ahead and put the exhaust under there as well. And honestly, I might have gotten pretty lucky because this side looks like it's gonna bolt right up, and I think the only thing I'm gonna have to do is right there along the back. Let me try to get over there. I think I'm just gonna have to, can't really see it from this side, but basically the exhaust goes up and over the control arm in the back there, and all I'm gonna have to do is just extend it all the way out to the back bumper, maybe like 1.5 feet or so, maybe not even that. And I think for now I'm just gonna run it straight pipe with the cat and see how loud it is. And if that's still a little too loud, I will put a cat or a muffler on there. But I wanna see how loud it is first with just a straight pipe. So I think I might've got pretty lucky there, but I won't find out till I try to bolt it up. And I'm gonna wait on that for today just because I still need to get some gaskets and stuff, like one for this guy right here, or else it's gonna leak really bad through that. And I need to get like some springs for this manifold, or at least some bolts, because this thing's held together right here with these two little tabs. You need to like run a bolt through there and kind of clamp it together. I'm pretty sure they come factory like with, or like when you buy these headers, I think they come with like a little spring or something. But I need to get that all clamped together. But other than that, I made quite a bit of progress, and hopefully this thing will pass emissions once I get it all put together. Some things I'll still need to do besides bolting up the exhaust and getting that done, I need to find a way to plug my oil feed line, either just putting something right there or actually unscrewing it from the sandwich plate and then putting a plug in right there. Then I need to cap off my oil return right here so I'm not spewing oil out of that while I drive it, and I need to find a way to keep the radiator held up because that traction bar thing was kind of holding it up, and now it's just kind of dangling there. So I still need to figure a couple more things out. And actually this is the first time this turbo has been off this car since I installed it. I'm not sure how long it's been. I wouldn't say it's been a year just yet, but it's definitely been a decent amount of time, and I'm just now taking it off for the first time ever. It's still bolted to the manifold, but it is out of the car, and this thing still has zero shaft play, spins nice and freely, and I have never even ran an air filter of any kind on this guy as well. Kind of ballsy, but I mean, it's doing fine. All the blades look like they're in great shape. No chips, no nothing. It is a little dirty in there. I should probably take the compressor housing off and just kind of clean the gunk out, but other than that, it's working great. And for those of you who don't know, I actually don't think I've told anyone, this is actually technically an eBay turbo. It's just a nicer quality eBay turbo. It's a dual ball bearing GTX 3582R. It's pretty much a Garrett replica, but it's still pretty pricey for an eBay turbo, I guess. For a Chinese turbo, they're still like over $600, I believe. They might have gotten a little cheaper, but they're still pretty pricey. But when you compare it to the price of the real thing, it's less than half the cost of a genuine Garrett. Still not positive that this is based off a Garrett turbo, but I'm pretty damn sure. But if you do compare it to a Garrett, they are definitely like $1,600 and up, brand new, I believe. So definitely not a bad deal at all, and it's definitely working just fine for what I need. It's making plenty of power for me, so I'm happy with it. And while all of this stuff is going on and I gotta get the emissions done on this car, I will be making a new turbo manifold for this car while I'm doing all this. So the main reason is because there's a crack right in there. You can't see it on camera, but it's getting pretty bad. There's a bad crack right in there from where the wastegate kind of welds on to the manifold. And if I wanted to, I could just kind of cut that off and re-hole saw it out and then re-weld it all the way around, and it would probably be good to go. But since I just kind of want to try it out myself, I am going to try to make a manifold for this car just to see if I can do it, because I'm feeling pretty confident that I can do it. And I actually might reposition the turbo in a different place so I can mess with the alternator, put the alternator back in the stock location. I was thinking about that for running the intercooler piping, because my alternator is down here and the stock location's like up here on the H22. So I still need to see about that, but I already have almost everything I need to make the manifold here. I already have the head flange and I have most of the tubing. I just don't have the collector. So I'm not gonna make the collector myself. I'm just gonna get one that's already made, because they are kind of a pain to make, and for how cheap you can buy them, I might as well just get a collector. So I will be making a new manifold for the hatch as well soon, and then hopefully I'll get everything back on there. Hopefully it passes emissions and get the hatch making boost again. So guys, that's pretty much it for today. I just wanted to make this video to kind of keep you guys updated, just because we haven't posted in the last couple days, and I know I didn't really get too much done, but like I said, just want to keep you guys updated. Hopefully gonna be working on the MR2 pretty soon. I got a harness for that. I just gotta go get it out of a car. So there'll be more on that when I make a video. I am waiting on the part for Wago as well. And then once I get that sandwich plate in, hopefully Wago will be good to go. And tomorrow I will probably be trying to fit up that exhaust on the hatch, get it all the way ran. And hopefully I don't have too many problems with that. And if you guys have noticed, this video will probably be uploaded at a decent time, not the whole 2 or 3 a.m. uploads, because I do need to go to bed sooner now because I have to wake up early for class. So kind of sucks. I have a little less time now, but we did it before. We'll keep making videos, not a big deal. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching.